right, all right, all right. Shalom, shalom, shalom. PITW with Ahayah, Ahayah. Peace in the wilderness with the I am that I am. Sister Deborah's coming with a message this morning. And so I've been up since 2 something this morning. Sound like someone was in my room walking. It sounded like something was walking in my bedroom. And I got up, just looked around, and then I just continued to lie down um, and couldn't go back to sleep because the cares of living and those things which are spirit was a battle within my head. Okay. Just all the issues that's really things you cannot change. But yet, it's hard to battle both at the same time. But I thank the Most High Yah for being present as always. And I never did go back to bed. I just decided I get up to make the dog food. I get up to do my protein drink. My protein drink is all healthy things put together into one. And I blend it, pour them in bags, and freeze them. And it comes out like a smoothie when I take it out the freezer. So I made my bags of protein drink. Nothing like a real protein drink, but everything herbs and all kind of green, dark green vegetables and fruit. Much. So I took care of that, and I said, as I was doing, the cleaning, because it required a whole lot of work. I had to clean dishes and so on, and I just want to say this, you guys, it is such a long suffering and endurance in understanding, in the understanding of it is finished, but yet there's no ending. It is finished, but yet there's no ending. That's a battle all in itself. On one end, you can see that all is finished. On the other end, there's no end. I mean, on the other side, it's like there's no end. Y'all forever revealing things to me and telling me things, even things I haven't even thought of. He brings to me and he revealed things to me and he showed me things. And I'm like, there's no end, Father. There's no end. But yet, all things are finished. It seems and it feels very confusing because you study getting new revelation, but yet on this end, he said it is finished. And you see that it's finished. When I think of him separating the wheat and the tare, I can see that. I can see that in plain view. I can see that in the spirit realm. I can see that in the natural realm. He has separated the wheat from the tare. But how must one separate? It's finished with there's no end. It's keeping the one that's no end is with God, and it's finished with this world. So it's just a battle. That's why it's important that the Father give his the long suffering and the endurance, because this is a long suffering and endurance to be able to get up every day and throughout the day the Father is revealing things to you, but on this end it is finished. You see, it's a battle. Um, this it's a battle within and on the outside because you're trying to balance it is finished with uh it has no end. It has no end mean he forever talking to me and speaking things into my spirit. And I'm like, Father, wow, always a new revelation. And it's not so much as that it's new, it's just never been covered, you guys. We never we never had it. Just put it like that. So this topic is going to cover the I am. It's going to cover the I am in a way that's going to spark a question here within you, because it did me. But instant this morning when it's when I question it, the ruach leveled it out for me. So that's what I'm gonna do to this morning, and I hope you could get you a cup of coffee, some tea, or get you some breakfast and sit down and just hear me out. And we're gonna deal with the I am. Okay, I always told you all there's something about that I am, y'all. It's something about that I am. But now, guess what? This morning I come to understand it is something about that I am. It was what had been lost all these thousands of years. It is also something that could have, if it were the will of the Father, could have branched us all together in one unity, somewhere in one unity. Those that are of the light and those that are spirit and truth. But because people have not been able to digest nor embrace the revelation that's here in this day, they just not getting it. And what they're thinking is, I can't say what people are thinking on this level, but I will say this: uh, people are sort of bombarded with the cares of the world and the issues of the world to where they're not interested in seeing any light. They will prefer to see the darkness than to see the light. So I like to go into this here. I don't want to prolong this, and I want to start off. Let's start off in Isaiah 52. Isaiah 52 and verse 6. In Isaiah 52 and verse 6, it says, "Therefore, my people shall know my name. Therefore, they shall know in that day that I am that do it, speak it. Behold," that means looks. Behold me, look. It is I. So the Father is saying something very powerful, and I'm going to break it down in Him, which is the Word. First and foremost, He's talking about a people. A certain people shall know in that day. Now we got a lot of days that's taking place. Day, D-A-Y, not D-A-Y-S, like days, but day. When it says D-A-Y, that's a specific time period that the Father is going to do what He does best, that He has lined up. And be careful, because in that day is normally the dark days. Okay, it's normally the dark days. So here it's speaking of His people shall know my name. And then it says, therefore they shall know in that day. So you're going to know His name, and you're going to know that day that I am in, I am He that do it, speak it. Behold, it is I. What I learned this morning through the Holy Spirit was, Deborah, you know the power of I am, as you felt and you knew, but you didn't have the fullness. And I'm like washing dishes, saying, mm-hmm. There's something in that name. That's what I was saying over and over. It's something in it. He said it is. People are searching to and fro. Alphabets, letters, Hebrew letters, Greek, and all these different ways to pronounce His name, to categorize His name, to represent what they say that His name is. And they lost it even up until today. They have no idea what the name is consisted of. So you're going to learn that the name is detached to I am that I am. What Sister Deborah been speaking to you the last probably 3 or 4 weeks regarding that name. Remember how I tell you, just feel like something is with that name, just something about that name. So I would say to you all that just reading Isaiah 52 in verse 6, you're going to find out why Sister Deborah is detaching Yah's name to I am. Okay? Because it covers a multitude of names. wherein it feels like there's no ending. Let's set an example. I am a creator. I am the Father in the heavens. I am the Word. I am the Ruach HaKodesh. I am the power. I am Christ. I am Hamashiach, as the world knows as Christ. I am all understanding. I am all wisdom. I am all knowledge. I am the beginning. But Deborah, I am the end. I am hope, Deborah. I am feared, Deborah. I am faith, Deborah. I am the light, Deborah. I am the right hand, Deborah. I am the stretched out arm, Deborah. And there's no end that I am, that I am. So what he's saying is, I am covered a multitude of names. But what rests in that name is all power. The name holds the word. He wants you to look at Isaiah 52, verse 6. Therefore, my people shall know my name. Now, look how Judah and Israel out here running, talking about Hebrew Israelites. The name is this, the name is this, the name is this. Why is he saying, you shall know my name, as if you don't know his name? Mm, 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 mm. He said, you shall know my name, therefore shall know in that day. It's a day that you're going to know his name, as if you don't have his name today. I am he that doeth speak it. I am he that is the word. Speak it is word. WORD. I am he that I am he that doeth speak it. What does he speak? The word. Look, it is I. See the power in what he said? This is one of those verses where I explain to you he can come in, he'll come in, he'll go out, he'll come in. You have to be able through the Holy Spirit to feel him going in this. He's going in this telling you that my people are going to know my name as if they don't know it. Okay? And when will they know it, Father? In that day, Deborah. Okay? So it's a certain time period they're going to know what the name. But I thought the Hebrew Israelite had the name. Nobody has the name. Nobody. And what I like about it is the name, listen to what he says, that day that I am the word. That's where you see speaking. I am the word. Look, that's what behold me. It is I. It is I. I am the I am. I am the word. That is my name. I am the word. I am the Father. I am the Holy Spirit. I am the power. I am Christ as the world know. I am Hamashiach. I am understanding. I am knowledge. I am. It's a non-ending. I am. So when you don't understand I am, then you don't have or know his name. Because his name is wrapped up in I am that I am. I have many titles. But to know that I am is to know that I am the Word. I am the Ruach HaKodesh. I am the Father. I am the power. See, I am covered his name. He can be all of that because it represents his true identity, which is his name. So it's the word I am. But why is he saying that they're not going to know it in that day? Because I can sit here and teach it to you a million times. No, let's say this here. I can teach this here 20 million times and not one will get it. That's how blind truth is to the eyes of this world. So he's saying I am is detached to my word. My word is detached to I am. My spirit is attached to the word, to the I am. I am all these things that I said that I am. So here he turned around at the end. He said, it is I. Who is he? I am. Father, that's so beautiful. They ain't gonna get it, but that's powerful, y'all. It really is. Let's go to Isaiah 42 and verse 8. In Isaiah 42 and verse 8, it reads, Isaiah 42 and verse 8, it reads, here we go again. I am Yah. I am the Yah. You see? So I am the Father. Okay? That is my name. See? See there, y'all? He just told us. But I can sit here and be on this devil platform for another million, say 15 trillion million times. And not one we get it. Not one. Not even one. Not even one. That's why he said, but in that day, they're going to know that I am. See? That's my name. So even if Sister Deborah sent her teaching it to you and revealing it and opening it up for your eyes to see and your ears to hear it, you still ain't gonna get it. And that's where my sorrow come in. It's called long suffering and endurance, meaning you can say what you want, speak, preach, teach, they ain't gonna get it. But it's almost like he said, it ain't gonna stop me from still having that ram in the bush. Okay, so look here at Isaiah chapter 42 and verse 8. What does it say? I am the Father. Watch this here. That is my name. That's my name, he said. What is his name? I am the Father. Because that's, I am covered a multitude of who he is. So I am can cover many things, but that's his name. When you use I am, you're using it in a form of a multitude of who, a multitude of whom, not a multitude, a multitude of what he is. Okay, now watch what it says. My glory will I not give to another, neither my praise to a graven image. But what does he start off by saying? I am. Let's say, I am Ahayah. You see? I am that I am. I am the Word. I am the Father. I am the power. So to know him today, to really know him, you got to know him by the name of I am. Because I am covered the multitude who he is. Okay? So you see here, it says, I am, and you see the word Lord. When you see the word Lord, let's place who I am is. I am the Father. That is my name. I am, let's go back. I am the Word. That's who I am. I am Hamashiach. That's who I am. I am the power. That is my name. I am. He can be all of these when you use the word I am. So even in your prayer, in your communion with him, you can actually use I am because that's his name. Listen to what it says. I am the Father. That is my name. And my glory will I not give to another, neither my praise to graven image. This is what is missing, y'all. And it's not going to come back and redo things. Those who know the name and those who going to know the name when he gets you where he's he's going to have you for the Mount Zion. You're going to know then that I am. I'm going to be this, no end. But I'm going to be the I am with all those titles. Okay? That's my name. So when you remember, Sister Deborah said something about that I am, y'all. That I am, I said to y'all what? That I am got that power. But is he the power? Yes, I am the power. You see? Y'all, this is deep. To me, it is. Okay? Let's go to Isaiah chapter 43 and 5. 43 and 5 through 11. In Isaiah 43 and verse 5 through 11, it reads, Fear not, for I am with thee. If he say, Fear not, for I am with thee, what is it? A protector. I am your protector. You have nothing to fear. See? I will bring thy seed from the east and gather thee from the west. Verse 6, I will say to the north, Give up, and to the south, keep not back. Bring my sons from far and my daughters from the end of the earth. He's calling us from all over the four corners. He's taking us to the promised land. Verse 7, even everyone that is called by my name, even everyone that is called by my name. Now, when that is said, that's showing you that these different groups that is coming are different groups of people. It is Israel, Judah, and it is those that are called by his name. They're included. For I have created him for my glory. Those that are called by his name, they were created for Yah glory. Okay. I have formed him. Yea, I have made him. Verse 8, bring forth the blind people that have eyes and the deaf that have ears. That means those who was blind to the understanding, like Seth for what Sister Deborah is speaking on, or the understanding of many things, or they were deaf, they couldn't hear. Okay, and he's not talking about natural death. He's not talking about natural blindness, because you notice he said, "Bring forth the blind people that have eyes, and the deaf that have ears." He's letting you. He's separating you them, uh, in the sense of even though they're blind in their spiritual understanding, or they deaf in their spiritual understanding, bring them back because I formed them. You okay? They are mine. They belong to him. He's calling the order on the four corners. Then it says, let all nations be gathered together and let the people be assembled. Who among them can declare this and show us former things? Let them bring forth their witness, that they may be justified, or let them hear and say it is truth. Verse 11, yea, or my witness, said Yah, and my servants whom I have chosen, that ye may know and believe me and understand that I am. See, notice at the beginning from the first verse was what? 5. Fear not, for I am. You get down here to where was I just at? Verse 10. It says, Ye are my witness, said Yah, and my servants whom I've chosen, that ye may know and believe me and understand. See, know and believe and understand I am He. See what I'm saying? I am He. That name, that's what He's telling y'all. I am He. Okay. Now listen to this. It's almost identical when he said that. It's almost identical to what he told Moses. Tell them that I am that I am. And here he's saying that ye may know and believe me and understand that I am He. Before me there was no Yah formed, neither shall there be after me. Listen to this, verse 11. Even I am Yah, and beside me there is no Savior. Yah is even letting you know that I am is what his name is. He covered a multitude of names under I am. Because even here in verse 10, it sits and it tells you, ye are my witness, said Yah, my servant who I have chosen, that ye may know and believe me and understand I am He. That sister, I'm that servant, that chosen one. He said, I am his servant, whom I've chosen, that ye may know and believe me and understand that I am He. Before me there was no Yah formed, neither shall there be after me. Verse 11. Even I am the Father. I am the Word. I am anything that He is. I am got it covered. Okay. And beside me, there is no nothing. It's no Savior. Going back to there. Now, why did it end up saying it ain't no Savior, ain't no other? See, because we don't understand. Like a lot of them didn't understand who Christ is, which is Am Ahayah. I am the Am Ahayah, y'all. I am the Christ. Christ is my power. See how we talking about the same creator, the same father. He's all that, but we don't recognize all that he is because it's no end to who he is. Because he's the I am this, I am that, I am that. We can't even live like that. Like say for instance, me, I can be a friend, I can be a cousin, I can be an aunt, I can be a mother, I can be a grandmother, I can be a daughter, I can be a sister. Uh, 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 but there's an end. I can only be certain titles. But with God, he is the I am. That means I can be what I want to be. If I want the rocks to cry out, I am the rocks that cries out. You see? If I want a donkey to speak, I am the donkey speaking. You see? I am. And this carries a lot of power because when I am pull up, it carries the word. And the word carries the power. You see? Because the I am is speaking the word and swinging the power. See, we want to place him in a little black box and say, you stay in there until we tell you to come out. Without even understanding none of it. None of it. So I feel so grateful to be understanding that I am carries all the titles of his name. And to know his name is to know I am. I'm going to tell y'all one more time. In Isaiah 53 and verse 10, This is how Sister Deborah sees him. This is how Sister Deborah knows. Ye are my witness. I'm his witness. Said it, Yah. My servant. I am his servant. I'm his witness. I'm his servant, whom I chosen. You are the one, Deborah. You are the one. Now watch this here. That ye may know, Deborah. That ye may know and believe me. Why? This is why I tell y'all he come talk to me and tell me stuff that he want me to know. Why? Because I am his witness. I am his servant, and I am whom he's chosen, that ye may know and believe me. Listen to how I said, and believe me. Understand that I am. Now, the understanding is the spirit, is the Ruach. So he's letting me know I understand that he is. Here it is. I am he. Meaning you sitting around worried about everybody else knowing what I'm telling you, but you got a special purpose. You're in verse 10, you're my witness. You are my servant. You are my chosen one. You are the one that know and believe me. You understand that I am. Woo! You understand that I am. Okay? He. You understand that I am he. Now, what is he saying? You understand that the word I am is his name because it covers every name that describes or that he is category under, and that it is not just under him, it is him. You already know. So that answered my question this morning when I was asking, because that's a question I was wondering. How's everybody gonna know all that? They ain't gonna know that. He ain't worried about that. Listen to what he said. You are my witness, said Yah, and my servant. You the witness, you the servant whom I have chosen. You're the chosen one, Deborah. You're my witness, you're my servant, you're the chosen one, that ye may know. You're gonna know something, Deborah. You're gonna know something. And not only are you gonna know, Deborah, you're gonna believe. And you're gonna understand that I am him. The who? I am. I am. I'm him, Deborah. I'm the Father. I'm the Word. I'm the Ruach HaKodesh. I'm the power. I'm Hamashiach. I'm all understanding. You're gonna know it. Look at all those titles. He's speaking of the individual who's gonna know about the word I am. Look at all the titles. In verse 10, Isaiah 43 and verse 10. You are my witness, said Yah. You are my servant, whom I have chosen. There go another one. That ye may know. There go knowledge. And believe. You believe. And understanding. There go understanding that I am. He. He. Didn't I tell y'all? I told y'all the way he got this thing orchestrated, you got to know him. You got to know him for real. And then he say that understand that I am he. Before me, there was no Yah form, neither shall there be after me. So I'm wondering why is it he's giving me this here? And I'm like, they don't know that. They don't know that. But if you really look further back up into Isaiah 43 and verse 5, where we started off. Let's go back there. Fear not. Fear not. I am with thee. That's that protector. That's that shield. That's that guide. Ooh, see what I'm saying? It's a no end. That I am is a no end. That's his name. I am. I will bring thy seed from the east and gather thee from the west. Who's going to do that? I am. Look what he's telling you. For I am thee. I will. Woo, who will? I am. That's his name, y'all. That's his name. I think I said that a while back, but still, I want to just share it with y'all because he brought it to me this morning again. Now, he sitting here saying, fear not, I am with thee. I will bring thy seed from the east, and I will gather thee from the west. Who? I am will do that. Now watch this. I will say to the north, give up, and the south, keep not back. Bring my sons from far, and my daughters from the end of the earth. Who's going to say this here? I am. Okay. Verse 7. Even everyone that is called by my name, for I even everyone that is called by my name, bring him. Who said this? I am. For I have created him for my glory. I have formed him, yet I have made him. Who is that? I am the creator. He is the creator. I am the creator. Okay, so you see how I'm adding I am. He added I am at the beginning, said fear not, I am. So he's telling you I am. That's my name. It covers all, no end. Okay, then he says I have formed him, yet I have made him. Who did that? The creator. Who is the creator? I am. I am the creator. Now, verse 8. Bring forth the blind people that have eyes. Why are they blind if they got eyes? It's telling you that they got eyes to see, but they blind in spirit. Now, watch this here. And the deaf that has ears, they got ears, but they can't hear in spirit. So what? Bring them forth. Who's telling them to do that? The I am. But watch this here. Let. There go that let. Now, where do we see let at? In Genesis chapter 1. Mm, 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 mm. Woo! That's deep. Verse 7. That's deep. Now we in. Let's go. Let's go to verse 9. Let all the nations, no. Let all the nations, let all the nations, let all the nations, who is he calling? The I am is calling now what? The I am is calling power. He's using power now. Let. That means get out the way. And I mean right now. This is what he said. Let all nations be gathered together and let the people be as assembled. Who among them can declare this and show us formal things? Let them bring forth their witness that they may be justified, or let them hear and say, it is true. They're going to say it is true. That's also something Sister Deborah been teaching y'all all this time. Spirit and truth. The truth got to be somewhere on the earth. Stop, y'all. Stop this trash. Even when y'all hear people talking something, you have every right to go into their page. If you hear something, you see something, it's okay to bring them down. If it's not truth and they lying on the Father, or they saying things that doesn't represent him. I'm not saying get embedded in chaos. I'm just showing you how truth has to be spoken of. Why is it darkness can be spoken of, but truth, no one wants to say anything toward truth. Now, verse 10, he said, ye are my witness. So he's also letting you know from the beginning, verse 5, I am. He's calling this all out. I am is doing this in the name of what? I am. So tell them that's my name. Does it mean anything? Can you use the word I am? No, you can't. Because I am is detached to an inner part of who you are. That's why you can't use the power that Yah has given people and do the things, or be able to understand the things, is because you don't have what it takes, because you really don't believe what is before you. You believe in the way you interpret things, and you understand and you feel it, and your emotion, your feeling. You believe in all of that. And in the world, what the world says, to where there's nothing in you that gives you the ability to believe that he is the I am. And the I am covered a multitude, from the Father, from the throne, from the Word, from his Spirit, from his power, from his understanding, from his knowledge, from his wisdom, from his beginning, being the beginning, from him being the end, for him being hope, him being fear, him being faith, him being the light, him being long suffering, him being endurance. All of that is I am. And it's no end to him. There's no end. That's what make it I am. So when he told Moses, he said, who should I tell him that came, that sent me? I am that I am. So when they came for Yeshua, and I'm gonna show you what I'm trying to show y'all. I'm gonna show you an example. Remember when they came for Yeshua to take him away to crucify him, and they said we're looking for Jesus of Nazareth, and then the Christ that was in Yeshua said, I am he. And when he said, I am, the people fell back. God wanted somebody like me in verse 10, who is his witness, who is his servant, who is his chosen one, who believe him, who know him, who understand him, that he is the I am. Knew that that was I am power who knocked him down. That's why he said, I am. That was the power that knocked him down. That was the power. When he said, I am, it says they fell, all of them fell backwards. That was the power. That was I am power. So his name is I am. In Hebrew, Ahayah, Ahayah. Okay? So that name is him. So that's why I had my other page when I was to say Ahayah, Ahayah. And I do use it. I used it sometimes now, lately, but I used to use it a lot. I can claim that name because I know it. What do you mean, Deborah? Isaiah 43, verse 10. You are my witness. That's why you know, Deborah. Said Yah. You are my servant, Deborah. That's you are the one I chosen. That you may know. I chosen you because that you may know, believe, understanding. What is knowing? Knowledge. What is believe? Another one of the brand. What is understanding? God himself. You're gonna know I am. You just said I'm not fool, girl. You better get on out of here. You see? So let's go to where are we at? Let's go to Jeremiah chapter 5, 15. Let's try Jeremiah chapter 15 and verse 16. I'm not gonna hold you long. Jeremiah chapter 15, verse 16. Jeremiah chapter 15, verse 16. Now, this is why I told y'all it felt sad to today, because in my spirit, I'm saddened that there's no end. And what I mean, there's no end to the wisdom and knowledge of how Yah pour out into my spirit. There won't be an end. I would go to sleep all the way till I sleep. He's going to constantly be giving me information. Okay. All the way to the kingdom. I really believe. Uh, uh, but the sadness is you can't share it with nobody because you can give it to them, but Yah has to be. I guess it would be it would be saddened if I didn't feel that the only way a person gonna get it if I give it to them. I have to understand that Yah is the giver. Okay, just like I am, He is. I am give and gave. You see what I'm saying, Yah? He's the give and gave. So I guess that's kind of selfish of me to feel saddened because I think it's not the saddened that I give it and they don't get it. It's the sadness is to know that the gate is so narrow and very few shall find therein. I think that's really the sadness when you would want, if it's trillions of people on the earth and been on the earth, and you would want at least a small multitude to know, even if it's 100, 200, to know, you know, all that He is pouring out in you. You want them to know it. It just feel better when you're sharing it with those that you know. But then to look like you're sharing it, and it's like falling to the wayside, or you can feel. Y'all, I'm telling you, y'all don't understand. It's a feeling where you talking to the brick wall. It's not. It's like you going in one ear and out the next, and it'll show up the next day to hear more. You ask questions, no one. It just feel lonely in the walk of the Spirit. You see, so when we get to Jeremiah uh chapter 15 and verse 16, and verse 16, listen to this. Thy words were found, and I did eat them. Thy word was unto me. And you see how they switched it up from the words to the word? They should have kept it. That show you this is how I told y'all man add and take away. Now it should have been leveled off. It should have been thy word were found, and I did eat them. I guess that's why them, but still it should have been word, and I did eat them. And thy word was unto me the joy and rejoicing of my heart. For I am, there I go again, called by thy name. See, I am tends to pull up on the word, the power, the ruach, and no one ever paid it attention. That's why he said my name. Because somebody like Sister Deborah, who can feel that there is something connected to the I am, who's going to know the truth, who's going to have the knowledge, who's going to have the wisdom, who's going to have the understand and the belief that the I am is his name. You see, that's what he's saying. So listen to this. Jeremiah chapter 15 and verse 16. Thy word were found, and I did eat. And thy word was unto me the joy and rejoicing of my heart. Now listen to what the word is doing and causing his heart to rejoice. That's that spiritual heart. Now, do you see where the word is always meeting up with the I am? And the I am is always meeting up with the word. That's the same way the I am meet up with the power. When he sent them to them, Moses to them, he said, "Who should I say that has sent me?" He said, "I am that I am." That means my power might pull up, my spirit might pull up, my word might pull up. Just go tell them I am. That's my name. So that's how simple. See how the word clowning? See how Hebrew Israelites clowning? See how the Judith clowning, especially Judith, talking about the name? It's I am. Ahayah, Ahayah. Okay. So here it is. He says, was unto me the joy and rejoicing of my heart. Now, what was he saying? That was the joy and the rejoicing of his heart. The word. Now, this book, he's not speaking of. He's talking about the word. See, we have to understand the I am word is not the words in this book. It's different, you guys. So here it says, for I am, listen to what it says, for I am called by thy name, O Yah of hosts. I am called by thy name. I'm called by thy name. I am. Because when Yah called us and chose us, he chose us in him. He is I am. We don't understand the power that rests in I am. And if you want to know it by Hebrew, it's Ahayah, Ahayah. Okay? So I am should be in your spirit from now on. That it has a legit power, meaning, word, spirit, understanding, knowledge. All of this is who Yah is. Okay? That's why he say, if you don't cry out, I have the rocks to cry out. Why? Because I am can cause the rocks to cry out. If a donkey can speak, who's letting that donkey speak? I am the donkey. I'm speaking through the donkey. You remember when Paul fell off the horse and he heard a voice? What did he say? Over here, I am he that thou prosecute. You notice he said that? Let's go there. Let me show you. Let me see if I can do that. Pull it up. Paul in the King James Bible fell off the horse. Okay, let's go to Acts. It might not have Acts chapter 9. Let me see if the I am was partaker in that. It might not be, but I just thought I'd check and see. Okay, there it is, y'all. Told y'all. Y'all thought I was kidding. I'm telling y'all, and this is where the sorrow come in. It's because you know people don't get it. You know they don't have it. But this is also a way that he might discipline me, and just because I won't trust that he orchestrated them not to know. Now listen to this. Let's go there. Acts chapter 9. Acts chapter 9. Acts chapter 9, verse 5. Okay, now listen to what it says. And he said, who are thou? This is when Saul fell off. Let's go to 4. Let's go to 4. Acts chapter 9, verse 4. And he fell to the earth and heard a voice saying unto him, Saul, Saul, why prosecuted thou me? And he said, who are thou, Lord? And he said, I am Yeshua, whom thou prosecute. It is hard for thee to kick against the pricks. Listen to what you say. You see? Father, now you took me all off the bridge and pushed me out. He pushed me over the bridge, y'all. He pushed me over the bridge. Let me show you where he pushed me at, y'all, right here. Acts chapter 9, verse 5. He said, who are thy Lord? And the Lord says, I am Yeshua. Now, the power of the word I am is to say, I am Yeshua, whom thou prosecuted. The reason why he said Yeshua that you prosecuted, because the Father created Yeshua as the lamb to come down. Okay? He came in the lamb. You see, here he said, I am he. Because y'all do understand. If he can be a donkey, he can cause be rocks crying out. He can be Yeshua. And this is where he addressing Paul. I am Yeshua, the one you prosecute. That's how I try my best of the best to convince you all in some way, shape, and form in the spirit realm of spirit and truth. I can pull up and be who he say he is. That's I am that I am. I can be Yeshua. I can be whomever. Yeshua has gone. Okay? He's sitting on the right side in his of glory in his throne by the Father. Yah is pulling up as Yeshua, the one you prosecuted. You see? That's what make him the I am. He can pull up and be anybody he wanna be. See? See that power? To be able to have that ability, I just got to telling you about that. I just got to telling you all. If he can go up in a horse and start talking as if a horse got a vocal cord like humans where you can understand what he's saying, what makes y'all think he can't pull up and be whatever he say that he is? That's what make him the I am. Listen to what Paul said. Paul said, he said, Saul, this was Father say, why prosecuted thou me? Now he asked him Paul that. And he said, who are thy Lord? And the Lord said, I am Yeshua whom thou prosecuted. It is hard for thee to kick against the pricks. You see? He became the I am, Yeshua. Mm. Even to today, y'all, when you understand that the I am is all I am, and that's everything, that's what make him the beginning and the end, is that I am the beginning and the end. For him to be the beginning and the end, he has to be everything in between, right? That's showing you right there, I can be whatever I say that I am. Because I am. My name is I am. So I wanted to show you that because when he put out, I am Yeshua, first thing I'm like saying, so you stepping in as Yeshua, even though Yeshua is on the throne. Yeah, I can do that, Deborah. Don't forget, I am that I am. And it goes right back to why he said, if you don't cry out and praise me, he can get the rocks to cry out because I am that I am. I can be the rock that cry out. When Israel needed water, he told Moses, hit the stick. And he gave them water. He sent food from heaven, mammon. And he gave them food from the kingdom, from heaven. He can do that. And that's when I be trying to minister to you all. This is the part that gets me frustrated. Is trying to get people to understand he is all that and some. It's trying to get people to believe him. This is the part of believing him. It's what I'm talking about now. This is the part that you ain't gonna have too many people gripping and getting and understanding. Because we have placed him in such a little black box to where he can't be nothing but what we say that he is. And that's it. Okay. So even when he approached Yeshua, when he approached Saul, he said, I am Yeshua, whom thou prosecuted. Is it hard for thee to kick against the pricks? See, he's letting them know I am. Just like I was trying to show y'all in Matthew. Let me show you another. In Matthew chapter 10. Y'all don't get it. People don't get it. And I can feel, it's a feeling that I get. But it's also got to do with where I'm going to have to be disciplined by and chastised because he wants me to be hardcore in the fact that it ain't important that they know or that they get it. Because if I didn't give it to them, they ain't gonna get it. That's why you long suffering it. That's why you enduring it because you got it. You understand it. You're my servant. You're my chosen. You're my witness, Deborah. You're my witness down here for who I am in the heavens, baby. You're my witness. So it's okay. And through it, you're going to long suffering. I told you, long suffering and endurance to the end. And yes, it's lonely. And yes, it's saddened. But you're going to, that's the whole idea of endurance and long suffering because it is lonely and it is saddened because you can feel people not being able to comprehend A to even trying to step to B. Now look at Matthew's chapter 10. Look at Matthew's chapter 10. And where did I get it from? I just saw it. And look at 34. And when I say, I gave this to y'all the other day. It says, think not that I am come to sin. I am is the Father. He letting you know he sent. He sinned. I come to sin. He said, think not that I come to sin on the earth. Because why is he saying that? Because he came down, he allowed Yeshua and his spirit, which is his Christ, which is Hamashiach, I sent them down. I came not to send peace by a sword, but a sword. He's letting you know I did that. I sent Yeshua Hamashiach. Okay? I am come to send peace. I didn't come to send the peace. I am didn't come to send the peace. But watch this here. Here it is. This is the key. 35. I am. There go I am again. Come to set a man in various against his father and his daughter. So he come to set a man against. You know that it's not Yeshua. Yeshua came from the blood sacrifice to do what? To forgive for sin. Y'all said I sent them to. I am sent them to uh not for peace, but various against the Father and the Son. So you have to see where Yeshua, where I am is coming to give you an outlook of what he's doing. So that you all won't think that he's sending Yeshua Hamashiach and them down here to bring peace. He said, I am come to sin. How can you come to sin? Because Yeshua come, okay, and sin. Yeshua Hamashiach come and he sent them to come. I am come to send them to come for not peace. So if you have to understand what is actually taking place. It's still that I am stepping in and Yeshua quiet down. Yeshua is quiet. Hamashiach is speaking, which is I am. He's letting you know I'm that one with the sword. I am the sword. You didn't know that, did you? I am the sword. You see how he can be whatever he want to be? And you see how low we put him? As if he got to be what we say he is. And he's way beyond that. It's no end to who he is. It's no end to I am, y'all. He said, I come to bring the sword, not no peace. And then when you get to Luke chapter 12, it tells you the same thing. No, wait a minute. It tells you the same thing. Luke chapter 13. Now here we go again. Luke chapter 13, verse 51. In Luke chapter 13, nope, Luke chapter 12. Luke chapter 12 and verse 51. I want y'all to pay attention to this. Or did I come out the wrong one? No, I'm in the right one. I'm going to show you how I am is ruling this. Yeshua is on the wayside. I am is speaking. See what I'm saying? He can speak and Yeshua can be standing right there. That's who Yeshua was talking to. When he said, take away this bitter cup, not my will, thy will. He was speaking to the I am. That could have took away the bitter cup, but hey, you on a mission, bro. Keep quiet. Come on to this. Come on, let's get. We only have an hour. It's near. Let's go. Let's rumble. Let's rumble with this. So listen to this. Luke chapter 12 and verse 51. Suppose ye that I am come to give peace on the earth. So here you go. Coming to give. Coming to give. What is he? I am give and gave. I am give and gave. I am give and gave. Verse 51. Suppose ye that I am come to give peace on the earth. I tell you, nay, rather division. How do he bring the division? With the sword. He is the I am, is the sword that bring division. See, this is what I was saying, you guys, is that we tend to I guess I see what you're saying, Father. Father's dealing with me right now on the he that endure to the end, and that the long suffering is not for everybody because they ain't gonna suffer nothing. Um, and that makes sense. So I want to end up at Revelation chapter 3 and verse 8. Let me just go there. In Revelation chapter 3 and verse 8, and then I'm going to sum this up. Revelation chapter 3 and verse 8, and it reads, I know thy works. Behold, I have set before thee an open door, and no man can shut. For thou has a little strength, and has kept my word, and has not denied my name. See, have kept my word. You see that word? And have not denied my name. That's another little topic I would like to get on. But I'm going to start trying to get some topics that I think I'm going to ask the Father. Let me not say I think. I'm going to ask the Father and I'm going to pray about it. Topics that feels like somebody can get something because this is really heavy. Really heavy. I know for a fact it's heavy. Revelation chapter 3 and verse 8. I know thy works. Okay. Behold, I have set before thee an open door, and no man can shut. Okay. That's a blessing. That's showing you there the door is always open where no man can shut it. For thou had a little strength and has kept my word. See, that's why I try to explain to y'all this book is not the word. Yah is the word. That's how he can do that. He's the I am. He would have to be the word. The Gospel of John in the beginning was the what? The Word, and the Word was with him, and the Word was him, and it was with him in the beginning. So therefore, you have to understand it can't be the book. Okay, now listen to what he said. And I has and have not denied my name. Denying my name is a form of denying that his name is I am. And I believe if I said that his name is I am and someone denied it, then they cannot be of him. I really believe that because the name that I told y'all, that name is detached. If I am is detached to all things. When you just heard me read that, it's telling you that the I have set before thee an open door. Who did that? I am. That cannot be shut. Who did it like that? I am. For thou hast a little strength and has kept my word. How did you keep his word? Because the word is I am. I am the word, and you kept my name. I am, and I am the word. You see? So what I learned was detaching him to it all shows you that the only name we could use is I am. That's it. We can't use all these other Hebrew names. We can't use none of that. I am covers the multitude of who he is. Does that make sense? It tells you who he is in the basket. And what no one can override it. It tells you that's who he is. This is he. This is him. And nobody can do anything about it. Nobody can. That's just who he is. When you can see him to be all that and some, and there's no end, then you got the name right. See, the name has to be in you right, not out of you right. You see, a lot of people want to think you can just muzzle your mouth to say something and talk about Hebrew language and understanding Hebrew, and or you got to have this in there, and you have to say Ashua, Yahshua, Ashua, Kashua. When they finish, that's all the mouth work. The truth is in the pudding, in the spirit realm. And where does it hold? It holds I am as any and everything that he says that he is. Okay? So, and some. You can put him under any and everything. You see? Any and everything. as I am. I am this, he is this, he is this. I am is this, I am is that, I am is this. Oh, I am is my savior. I am is my keeper. My I am is my giving day. I am is my mother. I am is my father. My I am is my friend. I am is the word. I am is the spirit. I am is understanding. I am is knowledge. I am is wisdom. It's no end. I am is the water. I am is, I am is all of it. You see? And wouldn't it make sense that he be? For he created it all. So why wouldn't he be? I am anything I want to be. That represent I am. That's the name of Yah for us to detach on the earth. Now, when we get back to him, when we get back to him in Ezekiel, let me just see if it's in here. It might not be in here. When we get back to him, let's see here. He's taken everything out of us to clean us. Okay. I have to look into that Ezekiel. He's taken everything out of us to clean us. Okay. I was looking, let me see if I can find it. I'm probably gonna have to look it up. I just came out of one. I came out of one anyway. I think that was in 52, where he says, "In that day, they're gonna know my name, that I am. They're gonna know that I am." Is it? He said, "In that day, they're gonna know that I am." And that day is when he get us to Mount Zion. We're gonna know that I am. I am this, that. Whatever you want, whatever you need, I am it. I am the beginning to the end and everything in between. I am. Today, no, that was yesterday. I heard a message from this European man that was on a uh, podcast with Billy Carson. You know, Billy Carson is that one who disnouncing Christ, denouncing God, he just a black man. He don't even look like he's human. To me, he don't, because his eyes. That's why he keep on shades. His eyes tells the story, and he's so educated, and he been over in Egypt, and he been doing all his study. But what was so profound was to catch that clip. It was so nice. It was a pastor with Billy Carson, and then there was another man that was also a scientist, just like Billy Carson, and then done all the studies, but he had it packed down. Everybody in the comment was talking about, look at Billy, looking stupid now. That man made Billy look so bad, y'all. And I said, look at all that stuff, anarchy and talking all that old bull stuff that somebody don't know what you're talking about. Now you got somebody here telling you, shutting you down on everything you said. And the way the man did it, well respected. Oh, that man did it so, oh, he did it so professional. The way he shut him down. Talking about ain't no such thing as Christ being born and Mary and all of that. Shut his tail down. But you know that man's been teaching that for a long time. I felt that they he's an agent that they put out there like I, I can't say celestial is, but she kind of fits that category. But Billy Carson. I mean, he real bad with getting with these other brothers and Terrence Harris, what his name? Terrence, the actor, him too. It's like they remade them over to say things that's far deep, and they got into this deep study of what took place before the Bible even existed, before the earth was here. And this man, He took him way back there, took him all the way back to what he was talking about, and broke it down to him, made him look so. Billy, Billy Carson kept saying, "If you said it, yep, okay. If you said it, I respect that." Because the way the man did it, he had all his proof there. He told him where to find this, everything he talked about. He told him where he got it from. I'm like, but he shut him down, which is a good thing. I said he won't come up pulling up like that until he go back. And he ain't gonna go back and get it. So cause he come around us as a people. See, him and Terrence Lawrence or whatever his name is, they breed him like they did Pete Daddy. They got them and gave them money and mold them and shape them to come among us and be still liars among us. So we won't never find our way. But thanks for the grace of the Most High Yah, that has a better plan than anybody, and always have. So he shut that man, he shut Billy Carson down, and I was just feeling really happy about that. I was feeling really happy. But what I learned is also the one that shut him down, he had all the information that Billy Carson had and way back. He cracked everything. He let Billy Carson talk and he broke it out. Billy Carson couldn't say a word. And you should have seen the people in the comment. I said, see, now he got a taste of it. That's what I'm talking about. And this is what I'm trying to say. You all, I have always been the type of person that wasn't white or black. I've always been like that. I know what the white people have done, and they're going to continue. They're not going to stop. But I also know that he that is greater. That's another thing. He is greater. I am the greatest. That's the Most High Yah. He's greater than the white people who have done these things. You see what I'm saying? So therefore, I don't put them above myself nor above Yah. I put them where I know Yah gonna deal with them at. And that is vengeance and judgment. I noticed the father said he's gonna deal with the house, just the house first. And I think that's another reason why you're starting to see our people being shown as people who are out of order and have been for quite some time. It's because the judgment that y'all gonna do on this country and on other European countries is gonna be different, and it's gonna be a judgment greater, but it's gonna be a different day. And I think the judgment of us, it has to be revealed to us as a people, still giving us that time to cry out and and look to the hill from whom our help come from. So when we see our people in situations and killing and destroying one another, we are to look to the hills from whom our help come from. And when we know where our help come from, then we know where we're going. Okay. Now, uh, with that being said, is the judgment. I've never been a person that white and black thing because I know he taught me what took place before the foundation of the world. And I believe that without a doubt that the kingdom is not black and white, male and female. We can get down here and cut up from the floor and do all that. But see, that's what we keep thinking we're going to bring to the kingdom. You're not going to get to the kingdom with that trash. Your life is going to end here and then in the fire. Your life is not going to go to the kingdom telling him black and white. Somebody had brass or melanated, okay? Male or female, Jew or Gentile. You see, he's not going to have that nonsense because heavens wouldn't consist of none of that. And that's the way it's going to be. It's not going to be the way we want to paint the picture on the earth to manipulate somebody and deceive somebody to fall to go in the same broad gate as we have entered in. You see, so therefore, I think there's a lot of things that people need to really just kind of sit back and rethink. Another thing I was saying to the father, it's a sad thing, and I think that's where my sorrow also come in, is that people that supposed to be in the body of Christ, how is they going to be in the body of Hamashiach, but not going to even uh, 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 be consist in the body on the earth? It's like everybody's going their own way. Nobody wants to go away that that would cause them to have, I guess, no type of unity, no type of togetherness, no type of meeting one another, no type of a oneness of the spirit. People don't understand. I told y'all about a vision that I seen when I went into this church. It was packed. The music was so beautiful. It was so beautiful, and it was just packed. You seen people in wheelchairs. You seen blind people up front. They were sick, and all of a sudden, I'm sitting here listening to this beautiful music. I don't know where this music came from, but it was beautiful. And all of a sudden, the walls started to crack. I looked to my left first, and I said, the walls are cracking. Oh, and then the Father told me that it wouldn't be able to hold His glory. The foundation of the earth cannot hold His glory. You see, this is why the foundation of that house, the churches, were cracking and caving in. But when I found myself in this vision, I was standing on the outside watching all the people push their wheelchairs out. And I saw people healed and blind seeing, and everybody coming out saying, I've been delivered. And I'm like saying, what is that, something that heaven's bound, or is that, should that be here on the earth? You know, why is it that music was so beautiful? And why is it we can't deal with that today? Why can't why can't we see that power of Yah in the church? It's so much demonic and wicked and darkness going on in the church. Ain't nothing worth God wanting to be in the midst to bring that type of anointing. So I'm like saying, okay, but if we come together, would not you okay that? You see, and bring that type of environment. What I was saying to the Father, you can't find that on the earth because people are so caught up in who they are, what they have, what they get, and what they gonna buy, and how they feel, and emotions, and me, and my, to where no one never think that, wait a minute, where is the body of Hamashiach? And why is it the body is not trying to come into a oneness? It's a strange thing. That's another something that he has to bring to me. And maybe it's not meant. It's over to that point where it should have been that way, but it isn't. So who's to say? Uh, Another thing, I be watching how God is allowing Europeans, people, and other nationalities, but basically, I've been seeing European say some things, and it be just off. I'm like, why ain't we as a people that are called by your name talking like this, speaking like this, or knowing this? God is letting the blessing pour out. When He said He would pour out His Spirit on all, I don't think that limits. I think I think we as a people really believe He's only talking to Israel and Judah. You got a lot of these now new Hebrew Israelite men coming forward talking about the Bible is about us. It's about us. But then ain't us can't can't even match the Bible because you wicked the other wicked of it all. And that's what they quick to say the Bible is our history. But what if it is your history? What have it changed about you, or what have it done to you? What are you changed, or where are you represented today? They can't even tell you, but they want to claim the book, but they don't understand the book has been smeared and changed and moved and taken away and added. And you need to look at yourself from your inner man, not so much as a book that says that's your history, because your true history is going to be within, where your eternal life is going to be. That's your history. Are you going to the history of the lake of fire or the history of eternal heaven? Grip that history. How about that? But what I saw was this man here. And this is like the third time I've gotten Europeans, I've heard Europeans speak. And this man spoke this here about women, a woman. And when he spoke this, let me tell y'all something. This done something to me. Because I said, how could he know me? That's what I said. If you want to know who Sister Deborah is, hear this man. This is me all over again. This is me right here. And I said, Father, how could you have given him the ability to speak those things? How would he have known? See, this is what I'm saying. That's why I say you got to be careful with this black and white thing. You have to be more so in tune with spirit and truth and the light more so than anything. So if you just can listen to this man, and I wonder, you too, could this mean you? This is me. This is me all over again. This man speak me inside out, outside in. This is me. This is me. This is my identity. And it's amazing to me that God would let somebody speak my identity and I hear it and I can connect and say, wait a minute, how did he know me? How did he know me? You see? So I, Sister Deborah, hope you got something out of this lesson. And again, I am is his name. And that's where a lot of people are not where they could be or should be. I am is what's carrying the power. It's carrying the word. It's carrying the Ruach HaKodesh. It's carrying the power. It's carrying the understanding, the wisdom, the knowledge. Everything that Yah is consists of. The I am has it all. Shalom and shalom.